I'm back at my parents' house, and we are here for the duration, and it's just been weird. I've been here for like a week. I got in today, this time, well, not around this time last week. I got in around 11 a.m. I got back to my parents' house around 11 a.m. Last Thursday. And it's just been fucking crazy since I got here. So, since I don't really want to talk about what I'm doing up here, I will just make the blanket statement that I'm getting medical treatment in Philadelphia. I'm not going to say what the medical treatment is. It's nothing bad. I'm not sick or dying or anything. I just need extra special medical attention for this particular thing. So, I will talk about that later, but I'm not going to talk about it now. But I'm here for medical purposes. So, basically, I'll be here until all my medical procedure is all said and done, and then I'll be going to Tampa, and we still don't know if we're going to be moving to Germany or not. That remains to be seen. So, for now, we're in my parents' house, in my old childhood bedroom, and it's been fucking crazy since I got here. So, before I left, because I knew I would be going to the doctor and having to do like doctor's appointments damn near daily, I knew I would need a car. I mean, I can take public transportation, but I can't mess with SEPTA like that no more. I've been driving for too long, and I can't be fucking with SEPTA like that no more. I thought long and hard, because my husband was originally like, when I knew it was coming up here, he was like, you want to do a road trip? I can't deal with a road trip. Driving on the highway, one, is not good for my brain. I've told y'all before, the only time I've ever driven highway when I was going to and from Naples. And that was a feat in and of itself, because I don't like driving a highway. For me, it's the idea of, it's the same thing why I don't like the Autobahn in Germany. You get creamed, it's a body bag situation. You're not walking away from it. Like, speeds on the regular streets are lower, mostly, but you're more than, you might be in a wheelchair, you might lose a limb, but they don't need hopefully the body bags, and hopefully it won't be super duper catastrophic. That's the thing with me in the highway. You're going at higher speeds, and then like you get that velocity, if somebody creams you, and don't let it be a Mack truck. You just done. Sorry, my microphone was way the hell over there, so you probably didn't hear half of that. But yeah, so that's why I don't like driving the highway. But he's like, we can do a road trip. And I don't like road trips. I don't like being in a car that long. I don't want to see America. I'm not that kind. I'm patriotic enough that I don't cause problems. That's about the most patriotism that you can ask for me, to like stay out of trouble. So, and not complain too bad. That's as far as I take it with my patriotism. So, and I know that's not what most people want to hear. Like, you should love America. And like, I think, I'm not going to say that it's the greatest or the worst. I'm not going to say anything, because every country has their problems. All countries have their problems. For me, it's like, if it's run by human beings, it's got something going on under the seams. It's always some fuckery somewhere. So I don't think any country's the greatest country, because they all have problems. So nobody's an exception to that rule. Everybody has their problems. Some are greater than others, but I'm just not that super duper mega hyper patriotic, and I don't like road trips. I don't want to see America, and I just want to get on a plane. It's enough for me to have to fucking deal with TSA, because every time I get on a plane, TSA just singles my ass out for whatever fucking reason, and I always gotta go through some extra pat down shit, and it's just like, duh. So that's enough entertainment for me. I don't want to be driving around, especially in the parts that I would have to get to my parents' house. No. So so I was like, nah, I don't want to bring my car up. And then I thought about it, and then I thought about public transportation, and I was like, what do I hate more? Seeing America or driving? I mean, or SEPTA. I'm like, I can't do either. So my husband, out of the goodness of his heart, paid for me to get the car shipped up here. So that was a fiasco. Basically, we called a company. The company sent some people out. They were like, oh, the guy is a day behind. He's behind. We'll pick up your car tomorrow. I was like, I'm leaving tomorrow at 7 in the morning. Nobody's going to be there. No, motherfucker. No one's going to be there to pick the car up. What the fuck do you expect me to do? I'm not missing my flight because you people are morons. So the guy was like, well, we'll just leave the key in the car because your neighborhood looks safe, because I looked it up on Google. Just leave the key in the car and we'll pick it up. I was like, okay. And I had a bunch of stuff in the back of my car. I'm like, okay, thank God I do live in a safe neighborhood. I get up here. It's like 4 o'clock. I don't get a call. And I called them people that was the company. And they were like, oh, they're not coming. Because I don't even know what the fuck the reason was. I gave them the 3rd fucking degree. And almost went with another company. It was like, about to be like, fuck it. So they contacted another company, thankfully. And the other company was Johnny on the motherfucking spot. They said they would be, the guy was like, called me the next day. He was like, they're coming to get your car in 30 minutes. He got the car. I got the call in like about 30 to 35 minutes. Took pictures of my ride. Picked it up. He had called me like, this was Friday. Oh no, Saturday. He was like, I'm dropping the car off. I'm going to drop it off late. Is that okay? And I was like, well, how late is late? And he's like 9:30, 10 o'clock. He didn't call me. And then I was starting to get worried. Like, the fuck happened to my goddamn car? And I had to call him. I texted him like about 11 o'clock at night. I was like, I guess you're not coming. I didn't hear. So when I woke up the next morning, I'm flipping the fuck out. And we're supposed to, me, my mom, my brother, my sister-in-law, and my niece are supposed to be going to an amusement park. Flipping out the whole day. I'm like a nervous fucking wreck. So the guy does come. My dad was there at this house to wait for him, and he dropped my car off, and I finally got my car. So driving around my hometown, I don't know if you realize this, I was again a late bloomer. I left this house when I was 33. I learned to drive, I think, when I was 30. I got my driver's license when I was 30. I want to say, no, I wasn't 36. I think I was 34 or 35. No, I was 34. Because it was the next year. I left here in the summer of 2011. By March of 2012 was when I got my driver's license. So I was 34 when I learned how to drive. And for my entire driving life, I've only driven in Tampa. So to drive around Philadelphia is a brand ass new experience for me. And it's weird because the speed limits are a lot lower here. Most of the streets in Tampa, even up where I am, Bruce B. Downs, the main street that I drive on, is 45 miles an hour. Granted, people be doing Mach 90 down the block, but that's neither here nor there. So I have to get used to driving in lanes that say 25 miles per hour. 35 miles an hour. I was on something today. It was like 40. I'm like, oh, it's 40. Oh my God, this is like a luxury. It's so hard. Tuesday was a doctor's appointment. Fucked up day Tuesday was, by the way, because I called my doctor's office and they were like, I called them and left a message. I was like, yo, stuff is happening. I need to come in the next day and please call me back. Monday, as you all know, is a holiday. I didn't get a call back. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I will call them first thing in the morning. Called them first fucking thing in the morning. I was like, hey, stuff has happened. I need to see somebody today. Can I fucking come in? And they were like, okay, we'll leave a message and they'll call you back. This was like, that was at 7. I get in the shower to get ready because I'm like, they're going to call me with some dumb shit and I'm not going to be ready if I don't get my ass in the shower and get ready. So I just got in the shower, got ready, and it was 8:45. And I called them again, and I was like, yo, some shit is going down. Can I fucking come in today? Said it nicer than that, but still. And they were like, oh yeah, you gotta be here by 9:45. The fuck? Now granted, if there is no traffic on the road, nobody driving around, then I could probably get to Center City within 30 minutes. But now, I have traffic to contend with. And it was 8:45, and I gotta get down there by 9:45. I'm like, here we fucking go. Thank God I got my ass in the shower and got dressed. Jumped in my car, did a U-turn or a 3-point turn, took a road that I swore I would never fucking drive. Lincoln Drive, which is this curvy, windy fucking road. And I was like, I'm already having a fucking panic attack because I know I'm on a hard ass time limit. And I'm like, I have to drive Lincoln Drive and I don't got a fucking choice. And I did it. Granted, that's a road that is literally 25 miles an hour. I was not doing 25 miles an hour. I was going pretty quickly on a windy, curvy fucking road. And was getting lapped like a bitch, getting lapped by everybody. And I was already speeding. I was like, I don't even know. I don't know what the fuck is happening. So whatever. So I get down there. Thankfully, I get down there by basically 9:35. It took 35 minutes, and that was with found some random parking lot with the tightest parking in the universe. Them spots was tight. They were mad tight. I mean, tighter than like 6 virgins coming out of one of them smart cars tight. It was ridiculous. And I was just like, I don't know how the fuck I'm getting in here. And I damn sure don't know how the fuck I'm getting out without crashing into stuff. So I was like, fuck it. We'll deal with it. We'll deal with it when we'll cross that bridge when we fucking get to it. So I bolt out of there, run to, actually, thankfully, I parked on 10th Street. The doctor's office was on 8th, and basically I was on 9th. So basically I had to go like a block and a quarter. And I get to the doctor's office. The elevator is fucking with me, and there's no stairs to go downstairs to the concourse level. And I'm just like, here we go. Here we fucking go. But I got down there. It was 9:47 when I checked in with all that rigmarole that I went through. Driving around this city has not been a barrel of monkeys. It's so weird. I always say I have like a weird out of body experience when I drive anyway, because I never in my life ever expected to get my driver's license. I wanted to get my driver's license, but I never expected I would get it because I took the test here in Pennsylvania and failed it. So I never really expected that I would get my driver's license and learn how to and know how to drive. So with that, and then I'm driving in my hometown in my own car that still has a Florida plate on it. It's so weird. It's just like a weird, creepy, out-of-body experience. And I don't know what to do with any of it. It's so freaky. It's like, there's something wrong with this. Like, the music I listen to will still play on my phone because it is my car. And it's just like, just don't feel right. So, and then today I went to Plymouth Meeting Mall. Not Plymouth Meeting Mall. I need to go to Plymouth Meeting Mall. But I went to Plymouth Meeting area because I wanted to go to IKEA and get a couple little small things. Weird driving down roads and down shit that I like used to do when I was a kid. On my way home, I'm merrily talking to my husband on the phone, and I take a wrong damn turn and have to go some random way that I don't know where I was. I knew I was somewhere where I didn't know where I was. Because it was like a Jewish synagogue somewhere that I didn't know it was a Jewish synagogue somewhere. And I was just like, where am I? Where the hell am I? I've never been on that block in my life, ever. I know where I was. I know what the hell I was doing. But I managed to get unlost because it was like, I was on, I think it was Paper Mill Road, which ran into Cheltenham. Cheltenham, I forget what the fuck, Cheltenham Avenue. Yeah, that's what it is, because I was thinking Cheltenham Road, but I was like, that's not right. It's Cheltenham Avenue. And I was like, okay. Finally, I saw Ivy Hill Cemetery, and then that Gallagher's headstone place, and then Ivy Hill Road. And I was like, okay, I know where I am, because I didn't know where the fuck I was. And I had never been that deep on fucking Cheltenham Avenue. And I was just like, I don't know where I am, and I'm going to end up in the fucking mist, screaming, because I don't know where I am. But, yeah, that's been my heroin-ass adventure since I got here. And we just going to be here forever. And I'm just like, oh my God. I don't even know what my life is about. So, it's going to be so weird. I got to get up at the ass crack of dawn tomorrow because I have a 7:15 doctor's appointment tomorrow morning. But at least, hopefully, I won't have a lot of traffic. I'm going to leave early. At least if I leave early and I get in that 10th Street parking lot early, I can get the early bird parking special. It was $16 because I was in there for 2 hours. That's almost New York prices. Well, nothing is fucking New York prices. There was a parking lot, and this was, I think when I was there, I didn't pay attention to it, but this was the last time before I went to New York in the summer. It was in Times Square. It was a parking lot that said $34 for every 1/3 hour. Let me be clear. $34 for 3/4 hours for 1/4 hour. Not even quarter, it was 1/3. That's New York prices. They need to suck my dick for that. But yeah, so I don't know. It's gonna be weird driving around here. It's gonna be weird being back. It's been weird being back in my parents' house. It's just been a whole lot of insanity. So to add to this, I got stuff to talk about in video game land, but I don't feel like talking about it because today has just been so random. Getting lost, talking to my husband, just driving around on the streets of Pennsylvania, and it's just weird. And I'm not ready for this kind of weirdness. And I totally was not thinking when I asked about my cardboard up here, the odd out-of-body experience that it was going to be and has been. And it's been real weird. So that is all I have for this weird back home vlog. And there'll be plenty more where this shit came from, because it's just, and there was more driving tales, because I was like, some dude tried to cut me off and I had to let him know that I wasn't a bitch to be cut off. It's just telling you, man, fucking weird. So that's all I have for now, but I will see y'all at some point in the near future. Alright, y'all, later.